All right, this is a video from Decoy. You got more ICE protesters protesting. I don't know what they're protesting. They want ICE to stop because probably they're protesting because of what happened to that woman. Again, I already gave my opinion on that. I think the officer should just be fired. Maybe charges. I don't know about the charges, but definitely it shouldn't be work for ICE. But that doesn't mean that ICE should stop doing what they're doing. Obviously, we need ICE. We need to get all the illegal immigrants, especially the bad ones, but they're all criminals because they all cross the border illegally. So right there, you're a criminal. That makes you a criminal. Because you're breaking the law, right? We don't want people over here. We want immigrants. I'm for immigrants, but you got to come over here the legal way, the right way. Don't break our laws by crossing our border. And we also need to get the gang members out because they ain't doing no good to our country. You want to come to this country, do it legally. If you're here illegally, then you got to get back and go through the courts to become an American citizen. There's illegal gang members here, drug dealers, rapists, just a bunch of bad people, right? Terrorists, probably even that hate this country and are just here to plan. So yeah, I support ICE. I don't support what that ICE agent did, obviously, and I've already gone through that. But yeah, we still need ICE here. ICE still needs to kick out the illegal immigrants. You want to come here? You want to be an American? You want to come to America and be a citizen? You got to do it through the proper channels. And immigrants have done that, right? They went through the books. They went through law. They didn't break the law when they crossed the border. They went to court, become United States citizens, and I'm happy to have those people. They did it the right way, the legal way, right? And so, yay for them. I'm happy for them. But if you're here illegally, and by the way, it's just not people of different colors that are here. And when I say people of different colors, I mean like black, white, etc. No, black, Mexican. There's some white illegals too that are also getting deported, but you don't hear about them as much because it is a small minority. But there are white illegal immigrants that are here too that also get deported, and we just come over here illegally. That's all I say. I want immigrants here in this country. I think that's a good thing to have different diverse of people here in our country. But all I want is for you to come over the legal way to become an American citizens, not the illegal way where we don't know who you are, right? You could come from a prison for terrific crime. Could be a gang, could be terrorists. I mean, you just don't know whoever comes across your borders, though. I support ICE getting rid of the legal immigrants, right? Not the illegal ones, which that's not happening, by the way. Everybody that's getting sent back to their country is here illegally. They broke the law, right? That is the law. Democrats believe in Constitution. Well, that's in the nobody can come here illegally. Now, legally, yes. But again, nobody who comes here legally is getting deported. So I don't know what these protesters are protesting. But I think I said enough. Let's go ahead and roll it. This is from Decoy. They ain't playing anymore. I don't know what that means, but I guess we'll find out. As they doing a chugga line.
Knew the riots were coming, but nobody knew how stupid they would be.
Yeah.
As of course Minneapolis was going to shut down.
Dang, look at Indianapolis. I like my whiskey hot meat F ice. Okay. Yeah, people are out there protesting, man.
Immigrants are welcome here.
Yeah, I agree with that. Immigrants are welcome here. The legal immigrants, not the illegal ones, right? I'd rather have people who want to be an American citizen be here than people who don't want to go through the proper channels. But yeah, immigrants are welcome here. You know, legal immigrants are welcome here, not illegal. So I kind of agree with him on that. What's it going at? Where is this at? They got like a whole road blocked off, impeding traffic.
Essentially
It
building
looks like somebody was like doing the traffic.
another autonomous zone just shows how little they knew about the last one, where their magic space away from law enforcement just resulted in
Yeah, just resulted in whatever.
a woman being SA. 4 separate shootings in
Yeah.
10 days, including 2 black kids getting popped by the Chaz security, with one of them losing their life.
Oh, that's sad, man. That's sad. A lot of shootings going
LMC.
on in the world today.
Oddly silent about that tragedy, so of course
I
they
keep
think
on pausing it because I don't know if I'm going to get copyright or not if I just let it play. I don't know.
a second attempt at an autonomous zone will
I
work,
guess I gotta
but
find
these
out, so
protests
hopefully,
range from
you
being
know, I'll
silly
be able to,
straight up sacrificing themselves
Put this
for the
video up without
cause.
getting any
Following
copyright
us,
issue.
interfering with us, honking your horn, blocking our cars, you have a very high probability of making a really bad decision and being arrested.
Yeah.
Okay?
I think I'm making exactly
I'm not.
the right decision.
then why are you giving her a warning?
Why are you giving her a
to not
warning?
interfere with what we're doing, to not
That's what that guy said. Why are you giving her a warning? Well, he's giving her a warning. Leave us alone, lady. We're trying to do our
make a
job.
bad decision today and ruin your life.
Well, bad
Okay,
decisions.
thank you.
These people know what they're doing, right? They're intentionally interrupting these guys from doing their job. And so they know they're going to get confronted. That's what they hope and they're expecting. They're just doing this for clicks. They're trying to bait the ICE officers into like doing something. You know what I mean? And get on film and then look at what they did to me. You know, these are narcissists right here, right?
Coming from you.
Okay, alrighty.
She's literally
Narcissist saying, I want you going to do something to me bad. It's freaking ridiculous. Go ahead and roll it
creating
here.
the same exact scenario she's protesting, but the smug look on her face makes me think, at least to her, the tragedy of the initial shooting was a success, and she
Yeah.
wants this to happen. But securing yourself and
Yeah, a lot of them do
apparently
want that to
beyond
happen
their
like that. You
comprehension.
know,
They
man,
don't wanna
this is
open the door
gonna
if they don't have a
something
warrant.
bad happen to them, so they can post it online. But look what they did to me. My DoorDasher ran into my house today as ICE tried to capture them. That's actually kind of funny. Your DoorDasher running from ICE.
Because this was my door.
But he's here illegally, bro. He's here illegally. He's taking jobs from Americans. That's what some people don't understand. These illegal immigrants, they're taking the jobs away from American workers. How are these Americans supposed to, get a job if these illegal immigrants are taking the jobs that they'll work less for pay dirt. You know what I mean? They'll work less than what the average American would work for. We got to protect our citizens. You know what I mean?
Lady. I don't even know the lady. She just ran to my house.
An old lady. They should say old lady.
Alright. I have a baby here. Like, I really don't know what
She's
to do.
calling
I'll open
she's calling the cops on ICE. Listen, these are federal agents. What is the police gonna do? Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
the door if the police, say that I have to open the door, but, like, I don't know what to do. This
There's
lady
nothing you can do.
just was shot yesterday. Now, I ordered fucking food
No,
and
see now this is out there too. Oh gosh, you're gonna shoot me too.
there's people outside my fucking house.
Cheyenne, I'm on my way, okay?
Who is she talking to? Who is this person that she's talking to? Like they can do something. I'm on my way. There's nothing you can do when you get there.
What do I do? What do I do? I'm so scared. James, come downstairs.
Yeah, dude, this woman is definitely playing this up right now. ICE is outside her house. She's acting as if ICE is gonna hurt her or something. This is definitely playing this up for likes and clickbait and stuff like
Simultaneously
that. Bro.
demanding
It's such ridiculous,
of who you openly admit are federal agents, but not the
She
random
definitely played
unknown
that
person
up.
that burst into your home, hiding by your baby, is peak levels of brainwashing. Thinking the feds are more
I gotta
dangerous
wipe
than a
my
fugitive,
laptop
or
screen
because of
off
lies
here.
they told you about an innocent lady.
I should have did
just
it
driving
before
over
I did
kids in
this.
school, getting confused.
Well,
trying
I
to
already
drive
seen the
away
video,
from
so
them
we're gonna skip
otherwise,
ahead a little bit.
which sadly results in a lady being more
I don't
afraid
know
of
what that
ice
said, but
than a
we're gonna
stranger
skip ahead
bursting into
again.
her home.
Let's go ahead right here.
Strange how the demand for
Dang, I missed it, bro. How short are your videos,
well, now
Decoy?
you
Let's
need
go
a
ahead and
reason to
skip.
record an interaction.
Ran the ICE agent over.
Yeah, I've seen this video a lot. He said, "Get the out of our city."
Don't take my word for it. Don't take their word for it. Watch the video from every single angle.
I've already watched the video. It seems like people interpretate things differently. No, kind of like the Bible. You know, everybody takes it differently. It's probably why you got so many different versions of the Bible. Probably why you got, like, no, it actually says this. No, it actually means this. Interpretation and context is important. That's why I wonder, man. Sometimes you gotta call it like I see it, and I don't know. Everybody must be watching their own. I don't even know, guys.
I mean, the ICE agent walked away with a hip injury that he might as well have gotten from closing a refrigerator door with his hips.
Okay.
He was not injured. I've seen worse injuries from doing that.
Which is more evidence they don't want objectivity when they already made up their mind about the situation.
Right, so
and
let's
will
just
always-
jump ahead here.
And again, I too wish
Dang,
he was alive,
Decoy, stop making
especially
your
in
clip
such-
so short, buddy.
He was grabbing the gun.
All right, here.
With
Let's
hyperleft
let's
wrists
read this one. Mods weaponize censorship to silence alternative views. Wait, mods weaponize censorship. I'm tired of pretending Reddit mods are anything other than domestic terrorists. Yeah, active. See, I don't like that. Weaponizing censorship. Why are you silencing alternative views, right? That'd be if somebody came after my channel just because of my view right now, or my views in any other of my videos. Like, bro, it's just my opinion. That's it. We live in America too, by the way, where you can proudly voice your opinion. I'm a big, huge defender and believer of freedom of speech, and that includes the Constitution, because obviously freedom of speech is in the Constitution. So I'm a big believer in freedom of speech. Say whatever you want, you know what I mean? But I do believe in censorship in this instance only. That if somebody's just gonna post on your comment or just post anywhere, you know, towards you, like, hey, everybody, this person lives here, and go and murk that person. You know what I mean? I don't think, yeah, okay, then I can see like YouTube or Reddit like censoring that, right? Because you can't just be like, hey, everybody come off this person. Right? I'm trying to use code words because, I don't know, YouTube kind of struggle. And that's one of the things I don't like. Why do I gotta try to dance around words? Certain words, you don't think people has heard those words before? But yeah, freedom of speech, man, is so important for views, different opinions. Yeah, you might not like what the person has to say. Maybe you think that person's wrong. Maybe you guys think I'm wrong. But that's fine. We can agree to disagree. I'd rather be around people who disagree with me sometimes than people who agree with me 100% of the time. You know what I mean? Differences and different views and opinions just make us stronger. Yeah, we can just talk it out, you know. So I don't like that Reddit mods are weaponizing censorship, according to this text right here, with alternative views. You don't like their views? Listen, you don't like somebody's opinion that's different from yours? That's fine, but that doesn't mean you get to silence that person, right? Even if what the person is saying is like 100% wrong, you do not get to silence that person. All right? The best you do is write in a comment, hey, man, you're wrong. I think you're an idiot. Okay. You know what I mean? Just because somebody's might have a different view than you do does not warrant you to able to silence them. Especially in America, we have freedom of speech. Other countries don't have that, by the way. So we're a privileged country in that sense, that we actually can share our opinions and not worried about getting arrested. Or we shouldn't be worrying about censorship from top exec like YouTube, Instagram, Reddit, places like that, right? Yeah, let people say whatever they want. Freedom of speech, by the way. We still have that right in America. So people trying to censor other people, I don't agree with that at all. That's stupid and dumb. Basically, if you want to censor people who don't agree with you, and only let the people talk who do agree with you, that's being a dictator right there, a tyrant. Right? That's saying, well, nobody can have a different opinion than us. If we do, we're going to shut them down. We're going to shut them up for good, Kind of like what Hitler did. Anybody who opposed him, they got shut down immediately, bro. And we're not Hitler, right? I hope America's not Hitler. Well, I don't think America's Hitler, but I'm saying people who do want to try to censorship other people for those reasons, you're kind of being like Hitler. Because that's exactly the same thing Hitler did. Hitler didn't like it when people disagreed with him. So, yeah, different opinions is a good thing, right? Different opinions, you get different ideas. That's where I stand like that. I don't like that tab right there, but let's see what our friend Duke Boy got to say on this matter.
Angry riots, causing more senseless loss of life. They know this, they don't care, so now we're seeing 24-hour civil unrest across the country.
Oh, look. I'm going ham. Yeah, man. It's getting crazy out there. Wait till summer. Summer is like the real big one. Right now, it's just cold. But boy, during summer, I feel like there's going to be riots. I feel like my prediction is going to be right. There's going to be more BLM riots and more Antifa riots and just more of this going on. I don't know why this woman's being arrested. I don't know. Maybe she won't move or something. I don't know. We're not getting the full context of the story. We're just like looking right into the progress of it. So I don't know what this woman did, but she probably did deserve to be arrested. And I'm just going off of my feelings on that one. Yeah, look. This guy over here, bro, what's he trying to do? Yeah, arrest him. He's interfering, bro. That's what these protesters right here don't understand. Yeah, you have the freedom to protest, but when you're like pushing and shoving and just trying to do stuff like this, I mean, it's ridiculous. They know they're just trying to do it for views, right? Oh my gosh, look how this person hurt me. Look what they did to me. Actually, you did it to yourself. Like, yeah, protest what you want, but don't be violent about it. You know what I mean? And then play victim is what these people do right here. I'm the victim. Look what they're doing to me. They're grabbing me, arresting me for no reason. Yeah, there's a reason you're getting arrested, lady. Trying to act all innocent. Nah, he doesn't grab her like that. But she's resisting arrest. She's resisting arrest right here. Just let them arrest you. If she let the officers arrest her, you know what I mean? They wouldn't be like grabbing her up like they are. Like they're trying to get her arrested.
And
she's resisting.
Will likely be much more mild for a variety of reasons. The snow outside stops slacktivists from showing up. Trump is in office, so the Fed charges will be much more swift and stronger.
Yeah, more swift and stronger.
Without USAID, there's no funding mysteriously organizing everybody. As in LA, the guys allegedly on the same side.
Yeah, same side. Same side, man. Same side of the same coin.
Fighting.
There we go. More protests.
My eyes! And you want to come out here doing your fucking little opportunity?
See, I'm fine. I'm actually fine with these two yelling at each other. As long as it don't get violent. Yeah, just share your different opinions. Have a debate. Talk about it. Yell about it, I guess. But I'm assuming it gets violent. Maybe it doesn't. But I'm fine with them yelling back and forth their different ideas as long as they're not like hitting each other and all that, right? Can't we disagree to agree?
Get the fuck out of here!
Anger
Oh
boiling
boy,
over
there we
outside
go. Somebody was throwing hands
Federal
with
building in
somebody.
downtown LA.
Punched me in the face. I don't know. There was like a little bit of a. There was a little.
See, but instead of talking or debating each other, these people just want to have violence.
I was trying to break things up, and then all of a sudden.
Violence only leads to more violence, and that is that space wisdom for today. Violence just leads to more violence. That sounded so good that I just had to say it twice. Let's see. Oh, let's skip ahead a little bit. I'm just scamming through this video.
Sacrifice themselves.
Yeah.
Sorry, I need you to have
What's going on
one
here?
person
I don't know what they're
so
talking.
they can beat me up first.
If anything, I'm gonna be the first one, not you.
No, throw me in front. I have really good insurance.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Bro, there's talk. Are they sitting there talking about let the ICE officer beat me up first? Let's see. Was that what they was just talking about? That's kind of weird. Here, I'm gonna turn up the volume. I'm gonna go back a little bit. Right here. I'm gonna start from here.
Idiots willing to sacrifice themselves.
He's been laughing. Sorry,
Yeah.
I need you to have a white person near you so they can beat me up first.
Wow. See how ridiculous they are. This is dumb right here. Saying, oh, we have to have that. See, now this is protesters are freaking crazy, man. You want an officer to beat you up just to try to make your point.
If anything, I'm gonna be the first one.
Talking
not
about I have good insurance. This person.
No, throw me in front. I have really good insurance.
you. Okay, I'm gonna be recording here. Okay.
The brainwashing has to be
Yeah, brainwashing for sure. These people are absolutely insane. Imagine, hey, go get shot by that cop, then I'll film it, and people feel sympathy for us, more for the cause. And they're sitting there talking about openly, yeah, let the cop beat you up. Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, what is the cop supposed to do? If a person comes up swinging, is the officer supposed to just take it or slam your ass to the ground? Put you in handcuffs. Slam your ass to the ground and put you in handcuffs. Do something about it, right? What these protesters don't understand that these officers do have self-defense, just like they have self-defense, right?
insanely strong.
That's absolutely insane to me that they would be like, oh, let's go get beat up by some cops. That'll prove our point.
Get these idiots to say, let me be your human shield.
Yeah, right?
Because I have health insurance.
Yeah, I have health insurance.
Makes them look courageous, not idiotic. But their stupidity keeps getting worse.
Shooting her in the face like that.
Oh no, here we go.
After she drops her kid off at school, we have to show up with. We have to. There's no other way.
Well, could this lead to... I don't believe this could lead to a civil war. I just really don't. I think people are too busy with their lives. People may get mad. May get angry. And look, this idiot right here is holding a flag upside down. I already said this before. You hate America, then leave, bro. Get out. Don't let the door hit you where the good Lord supposedly hit you. All right? Just get out of our country. We're better off without you. Oh, I can't. I ain't got the money. Bull crap. Quit your job. Sell all your possessions. That will give you enough to go where you want to go. All right, and go start a new life. And you'll find out quickly that United States of America is the best country on earth. Some people just gotta learn the hard way, man. I hate people who live here and say, oh, I hate America. Then go! Shut up and go! There's no excuses for you to be in this country. If you want to move and you hate America, then leave! Go! Otherwise, shut up about how much you hate America. And by the way, you're not going to find as much freedom as you have right now in America versus another country for those people who hate America. You're not going to find it. This is the freest country you will ever live in the world.
Around it. I don't care if I don't have a Minnesota carry.
And he's talking about bringing guns. Bro. Democrats are, I don't know, man. These people are loopy. Maybe I would say, I keep saying Democrats, but it's true. Like, the majority of these people are just Democrats and not Republicans, because I don't really see Republicans protesting that much. Majority, all the protesting comes from the left, which they do have the right to do. I'm not taking that away from them. They have the right to protest. Protest all you want to, but do it peacefully. This guy is talking about bringing guns to a protest. What you need guns to protest for, bro? You're just adding fuel to the fire. If you want to protest, use your right to protest, which I firmly believe in. If the left wants to protest, go ahead. All I'm saying is do it peacefully, like the Constitution says, the law. That you have the right to protest, but you can do it peacefully, where nobody on your side or nobody on the other side gets hurt. And this guy's talking about bringing guns. What is that going to solve? Nothing, sir. Nothing. Violence is not how you get whatever you're protesting across.
I'm unarmed right now, but this is the last time I show up to face these guys without a weapon.
Yeah, bro. Okay, listen. Remember this guy, guys, because we may be seeing him in the news. If he brings his pow-pow, and I mean, it could go sideways. But that's just inviting something very bad to happen right there. But I mean, listen. But then again, I mean, I'm talking. But if you are in a carried state, right? Because some states let you actually carry your gun, your weapon around with you. So as long as you're abiding by those laws, then I don't care. But I still do not think it's a good idea to bring it, even if you live in a state that does allow open carry. To bring it to a protest with you, I think that's just trying to open up a cans of worms and inviting something bad to happen. And 8 times out of 10, something bad will happen, because if you even try and look like you're going to reach for those guns, those officers probably going to pow, you know? So this guy right here, bro, he's talking out the side of his neck.
This guy's going to land himself in prison.
Exactly. Or worse. You know?
Without anybody getting hurt. But again, the brainwashing has to be at cult levels for him to openly admit, on camera, I'm gonna commit a felony. And
yeah, right. On camera, too. Yeah. Remember that guy? He might show up later in the news cycle somewhere.
The only thing worse than a useful idiot
if he does what he does.
Street saying this is,
which I don't think is a good idea.
Philadelphia sheriff saying arguably worse.
Let know that law enforcement professionals, real ones, not the...
Okay, real ones. Okay. ICE agents are federal agents. So I don't know what she means by that, but okay.
State made up ICE probably trumps a new army to attack citizens of the United States. Did you hear what I said?
No, not really, ma'am.
No law enforcement professional wears a mask.
They're wearing masks. They're allowed to wear masks. Federal agents are allowed to wear masks. Why do they wear masks? Well, basically to protect their family and to protect their identity, right? These people are lunatics out here. You never know. If someone finds out who you are, they could easily threaten your family. So, yeah, they're doing it to protect themselves and to protect their family. They're working for the federal agency. There's a lot of lunatics out there from the Democrats, right? There's some lunatics on the right too as well, but mostly on the Democrat side. And you got lunatics like the dude who took out Charlie Kirk for no reason whatsoever, just because he didn't like what he said. Now there's Democrats that don't like what these ICE agents are doing. So yeah, they're going to protect their identity and they're going to protect their family. That's their way of doing that, so they won't get doxxed. And has there been incidents of these people getting doxxed and hurt? I don't know. Maybe there has been. If there has been, I'm sure we'd heard about. But even if there hasn't been, that's still a good reason for them to protect that, so that won't happen to their family or friends. Because these people are crazy. You can't trust nobody out here, right? They're just trying to work and provide for their family. But of course they're allowed to wear masks to protect themselves and their family. Of course. They're federal agents. Of course.
None.
By the way, they're not public workers. Well, I mean, I guess you could make the claim that they are public workers since our tax dollars do pay for all this, right? Our tax dollars. But, in the end, they're just trying to protect their identity and family so nobody will actually find out where they live and harass their family for the rest of their lives, you know what I mean? So I'm fine with them wearing face masks. So I don't know what she's talking about. I don't even know if she knows what she's talking about, but I digress.
None. If any of them want to come in this city and commit a crime, you will not be able to hide.
What about the illegal immigrants that come there and break crime? What about them?
Nobody will wish you off. You don't want this smoke.
Oh, boy. See, that's a threat right there. No, listen. Whenever I hear those guys talk like this, bro, you're going to... They talk like they're big and bad. You're going to want to go up against the law. I'm not even going to go down that road, man, but you want the smoke? Okay, lady. There's nothing you can do, okay?
Because we will bring it to you.
What does that mean? Is that a threat?
And the fake, whatever they call them.
Fake media, fake news.
Because I can't say the name, but the criminal in the White House would not be
Wow.
able to keep you.
All I can do is shake my head because Trump ain't no criminal. We all know it. Or at least people with a brain know it.
For her to claim real cops don't wear masks makes me think she has little to zero street experience. But here she is, the sheriff, essentially suggesting civil war. And the only thing worse than local law enforcement facing off with the feds is the kids. Where disgraced Governor...
What's going on with the kids? Middle after schools cancel classes at the border, patrol clash. Okay.
Walls has already shut down the public schools, not even with remote learning. Which makes absolutely zero sense unless you want them with nothing better to do than be in the streets protesting on behalf of Tim Walz's cause.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what's happened.
After Minneapolis public schools shut down, citing safety concerns, parents are now coordinating which protest to bring their children to while school remains closed. In this case, one parent is planning to take a 9-year-old to protest. Why are you taking a 9-year-old to this? Let the kids be the kids. Come on, listen. If you're out there protesting, by all means, protest peacefully. That is your right as an American citizen. But don't bring your 9-year-old kid to protest, okay? That 9-year-old has zero idea what's going on. Zero idea what they're protesting. And unfortunately, not all protests are peaceful. So if something went down, you're putting your child in danger. It's just better if you, I don't know, get a babysitter or something. A 9-year-old doesn't need to be. What is a 9-year-old protesting? I don't know. 9-year-old's like, Mommy, I'm cold. I want to go back home. I want to go play Call of Duty.
Happening with parents coordinating where to bring their kids. It's incredibly dangerous for them to be there, and the incident they're protesting proves it. But yet the entire system, from the liberal media obstructing the truth, the politicians closing schools, to the parents putting the narrative...
Yeah, and the parents putting the narrative out there.
...over their own kids' safety.
Yeah, that's what I was just saying, man. It's ridiculous.
They're basically begging for another tragedy to use against the orange man for enforcing border laws.
Right. Okay, guys, I'm going to end the video right there. That's all I got to say on this one, guys, and I will see you guys in the next one.